Welcome to the Prep Picks Report, 1st and 15, a full 15 minutes of content before we sit down for the main entree. John Carroll coached at Oceanside High for 26 years. His son, Tom, is now in his 3rd season as the San Marcos defensive coordinator. The intriguing father-son encounter, enough for the Cox Communications Game of the Week Selection Committee. And let's go to John Carroll Field. Herbie still doing his thing, and so is Kyron Beachum. Opening possession, or second possession, I thought that was an RPO. I guess that's just a run option there. And he goes 80 yards for the score. Oceanside up early. But then there's another quarterback on the field. Miles Hastings will find Zavion Reese for the 25-yard hookup. Moments later, it's Aaron Norita bringing it home. We're tied at 7, folks. Second quarter, Hastings will find Quinn Ruff for the 24-yard touchdown. San Marcos jumps up 13-7. Have you voted for Play of the Week? This kid might be up 2 weeks in a row. Kavika Tua will go 70 yards. He's a sophomore?
He's a sophomore.
He's an incredible sophomore. We're going to be calling his name for a long, long time. And then his teammate Beachum from 10 yards out. Oceanside's up by a point at the break, 14-13, and this is why it's a game of the week. Third quarter now, Beachum will find Tua on a screen pass. Boy, do they have this set up nicely. And down go the Knights, one defender after another. Tua going 85 yards as he hits the afterburner, 21-13 Oceanside. But then there's Norita, 35-yard run play off to the right tackle. And just like that, San Marcos has the 26-20 lead. Then it's Trey Apodaca from 52 yards out. It was just a game of big plays as they run what looks like a little jet sweep there. And Oceanside takes a 28-26 lead. San Marcos with the ball. This is the second week in a row now. They've come from behind Hastings to Reese. Two-point conversion is good. San Marcos goes on to win this one in an outright shootout. The final score, 49-42. I am joined by head coach John Carroll. Coach, your initial reactions before we get into things.
Well, you got to take a deep breath after that one. There was more scoring, more points, more offense than any 5 games combined.
All right, so the 2 quarterbacks, we'll show the stats later in this segment, but, man, they just lit it up. I was saying it's like a slugger versus boxer. How would you describe this matchup?
2 incredible quarterbacks, but 2 totally different kinds. You got the athlete in Beachum who makes the plays with his legs but can also throw the football. And then you got the pocket passer, the true traditional drop-back guy who can also make plays with his legs. And both of them did both in the game. They were both incredible.
So that's a passer who's a runner and a runner who's a passer.
Exactly.
So I believe we are going to talk to the passer who's a runner. We're joined now by the Cox Communication Player of the Game, Miles Hastings. Miles, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, 18 of 22, 347 yards, 4 touchdowns. Is that's enough for you tonight, right?
Yeah, definitely. Anything that gets the win.
Talk about you've come from behind now 2 weeks in a row. Does that build your confidence, or do you feel like you're burning all your good luck early?
I think we just know we can. Any game we can come back from, and it helps us to get another one like that.
Hey, Miles, the second half, I thought you were just flat out incredible. You were really good in the first half, but you were incredible in the second half. Is there anything that you can give an attribute to that, and you see something?
I think definitely our coaches in halftime just really game planning. Our O-line, we just were changing the protection. They just did a great job to give me just a little bit of time to hit our receivers who were just running great routes.
Miles, before we let you go, talk about Mr. Reese, your teammate. He had a big game, too. What makes him special?
He's just really works on his routes. We've been working all off-season. Such a hard worker, super humble, and love to have him on the team.
So you guys are 3-0. What's that mean for you guys right now looking forward down the road?
It's great to get a first league win, and, we're going to take this bye week and really work on what we need to, and it'd be great advantage for the rest of the season.
I can tell you it was really enjoyable. I was at the game. It was really enjoyable to watch you play. You're a great competitor. Outstanding job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miles. Get home safely. We appreciate you staying up late with us. Coach, there's one topic I wanted to talk to you about. I don't know if we have the video queued up, but technology is really taking over on the sidelines at high school football games. I see everybody's got an iPad, real-time highlights. What a teaching tool.
You know, the best way to learn is to see. You know, if I tell you that you do something wrong, you probably don't understand it, you don't visualize it. If I show you what you did wrong, you see it, you recognize it, and you can fix it. And high school athletics has the legal capabilities by rule of actually showing an immediate replay exactly what happened. It's amazing.
Everybody's got them now.
Everybody's got them.
All right, we're going to talk more about the game in just a bit. We're going to talk about RPOs in the game, but don't forget the PPR is a cast of thousands waiting in the wings, starting with Rick Willis in the north.
Our Draft Republic North County Game of the Week. The city championship is RBV host Vista. Who's going to walk away with this bad boy? Because somebody's about to take it away from me. Well, you're going to find out coming up.
Two teams that can't be beat, unlike these drums, Morse and Lincoln going at it in the Unity Bowl. That's your Jersey Mike's City Game of the Week coming up.
This is modern-day receiver Rayshawn Holscher. 3 weeks ago, he was on the operating table repairing a hole in his heart. But tonight, he's going to play, which is why the PPR says, while he used to have a hole in his heart, tonight, he's got a heart of gold.
Thank you so much. Go get him.
The Santana Sultans and the Christian Patriots are cooking up a storm out here for the East County Game of the Week, brought to you by El Cajon Ford. Make sure you stay tuned. Coming up soon.
I'm here at Mount Carmel High School where the 0-2 Sun Devils took on the 2-0 Mira Mesa Marauders. Who came out on top? Stay tuned to the PPR to find out.
And you're looking live at one of our first stops. That's our live look-in at tonight's Dine and Dash. We'll tell you where we are in just a bit, but I'll tell you what, Nielsen, those are where the viewers are. Give us credit, for Pete's sake. And before we go to break, just a quick reminder, Casey McKinnon is on injured reserve this week, so I'm handling the Week 3 Big Pig on Campus contest until she returns. You know the Cox Communication Game of the Week is San Marcos at Oceanside. Here are the 4 choices you had to project who's going to win the Big Pig on Campus game ball. Jalen Boehner, the running back out of San Marcos. He's up against the all-purpose athlete and quarterback Kyrene Beecham at Oceanside. Certainly another good candidate is Miles Hastings, the quarterback at San Marcos. And last but certainly not least, Kavika Tua, the running back at Oceanside. Which one of these guys had the best game tonight? Well, that's for you to decide. Make your hog hunch. If you guess accurately, we'll have the results in just a bit. If you guess accurately, you can win fabulous prizes and attend the Silver Pigskin Gala. We'll have more when the 1st and 15 returns.